Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing and demonstrating this Hoover Sprint 21.6 volt cordless vacuum cleaner. This was supplied to me from AO.com. If you want to buy this or see further details, click on the link below the video and it'll take you to the product page. So this is a cordless upright style cleaner from Hoover. Now it's only suitable for cleaning carpets and hard floors. At a push you could clean your stairs with it because it's very light, weighing at just over 3 kilograms. I can pick it up with my little finger. So if you have any problems using a vacuum cleaner, this certainly scores highly for lightweight use, and it's very easy to push on carpets and hard floors. So I'm going to do a few little tests with it. I'm going to test it on pet hair pickup from carpet and then general debris from carpet. Also going to see if the suction is powerful enough to pick up some lentils in the grooves of my rug. And of course I'll be seeing how well the Hoover picks up on hard floors too. This Hoover Sprint has a 21.6 volt lithium ion battery that should take approximately 4 hours to fully charge. Hoover claim it will give you up to 50 minutes runtime, but that's only on its lowest power setting. That's lower suction and without the rotating brush working. So that's okay for your hard floors, but when you're cleaning carpets you need a bit more suction and you need the revolving brush. So on the turbo mode, on the full power mode, it should give you around half an hour of runtime, which is more than enough time to whip around most average homes. It's bagless, of course. It has what Hoover call their cycling technology. Has the little bagless container on here. It's a little bit stiff to remove. Has washable filters as well. It's approximately 0.8 litre capacity, so you might get away with a few cleans before having to empty it, but you really need to make sure you empty it on a regular basis, and of course make sure the filters are kept clean. To empty it, you just open the bottom here and tip the dust out into the bin. The two filters you need to wash from time to time are just located here. There's a filter inside this mesh. This can be rinsed under running water, as can the two filters here. On this textured rug I've put some rice, lentils and rolled oats in the grooves in between the actual carpeted area, just to see if this Hoover Sprint has any suction. Some of these machines are just really glorified motorized carpet sweepers, so if it's got any suction it should remove these particles. So it's going to need the suction because the brushes, they will brush over the top of the carpet, but the brushes will not penetrate where the actual debris are. So we're going to pass the Hoover Sprint forward and back through the middle, see if it copes with the rice, the lentils and the rolled oats. Well, it's not done too badly at all. Most of the rolled oats has gone, although it has scattered a few towards the end there. And again, most of the lentils have been picked up, but again it's scattered just a few. And similar result with the rice, nearly all the rice has gone, but again some of the rice has been scattered here. But if I was to go over this again, I'm sure it'll pick the rest of it up. Now this is Daisy, who I've taken this sample of hair from. Thank you very much, Daisy. Your job is done. And this is furminated hair. I've not just combed her with a regular comb, it's from a furminator. That removes the sort of the underbelly fur, which really does stick to the carpet. I've had many mains upright vacuum cleaners that haven't been able to cope with this, so it'd be interesting to see how the Hoover Sprint copes with it. And rub it in a bit. Really does stick to this pile of carpet. This short pile, it's a man-made short pile carpet, and the hairs do stick to it. I'll be very surprised, to be honest, if the Hoover Sprint does very well at this, but we'll have to wait and see. So thanks, Daisy. Let's see how well the Hoover Sprint picks up your hairs. Well, it's not done bad, but it's not done great either. But this was an extreme example. There is still some hair, which I'm revealing. If I rub the carpet, you can see how it's coming back. You can see it now. But considering the amount of hair and the fact that this hair just sticks like a limpet to this carpet, for a cordless cleaner, it's not done too bad. And as I've said, I've tested mains-powered upright vacuums that have struggled with this type of hair. But for general use, for hair that just sheds regularly from your pets or your long-haired humans, it should whisk it up okay. Just try and remove some more of this before we go on to the hard floor demonstration. Well, I'm crouching down in front of what I can only describe as an extreme mess. Now, obviously, this is an extreme example, and I don't expect you to have this much dirt on your kitchen floor. But if this Hoover Sprint makes any dent in this mess, then it should have no trouble cleaning up after the average family. So down here, I've put down some extra things. I've put the rice, the rolled oats, and the lentils. Nearly forgot then. But I've also added some flour and some loose leaf tea, so lots of different sized particles to cope with. But on this occasion I'm going to use it on the hard floor setting, or setting 1, so we've only got suction power only. We haven't got the brush working. The brush might scatter this around, so for hard floors we recommend using setting 1, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's pass the Sprint forward and back through the middle of this mess and see how it copes. Oh dear, not very well at all. It did look like it was coping quite well from behind. It was leaving us a nice clean path, but when I pulled the machine back, obviously it's left a load. But what it's also done, it's snow ploughed most of the large debris. You can see here where it's pushed most of the dirt. It seemed to pick all the flour up, so that's one good thing. But all this, of course, it's left. I'm going to have trouble cleaning all this up, I think. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try it actually with the brush rotating. Well, there you go. The Sprint did actually pick up everything I put down here. I didn't get a broom out and cheat. I did pick up all the debris eventually using the Hoover Sprint. Obviously, it wasn't really a fair example, but it did pick everything up. It took a few goes, I have to admit, but everything has been picked up. Everything that was spread on the floor is now in the bin. So for this Hoover Sprint, I think I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. It did actually manage to pick up all the extreme messes I put down for it. Obviously it didn't do it in 1 or 2 sweeps, it took a few goes, but everything was eventually picked up. It is very, very light, So it's ideal for someone who just wants a lightweight machine just to whip around the house for the in-between cleanings. It's not a mains powered replacement in my opinion, and of course you will need another cleaner for your stairs, upholstery and car interior, etc. For further details, and if you want to buy this Hoover Sprint, there will be a link below this video from ao.com, and if you've got any questions for me, please ask them below as well. So until the next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.